In the serene backdrop of Kerala, India, lived Jolly Joseph, a woman as ordinary as any other. Born in the year of 1974, her life, which appeared mundane, took a sinister twist when she married Roy Thomas in the year 1997. A dark shadow soon loomed over the Thomas family as one by one, 6 members met their untimely demise under puzzling circumstances. Jolly Joseph, a woman of simple tastes and habits, was known for her friendly demeanor and helpful nature. Born and raised in the scenic town of Kudathai, she pursued her education in commerce and later took up a job as a secretary in a local institution. Her life seemed to follow the usual trajectory, filled with the humdrum of everyday routines, until she crossed paths with Roy Thomas. Their union was celebrated with much joy and anticipation, their lives intertwined in a bond of marriage. Roy, a man of quiet disposition, was smitten by Jolly's vivacious personality. They soon started their life together in the idyllic setting of their ancestral home. The couple appeared content, their lives filled with laughter and shared dreams. Their home was often filled with the sounds of playful banter and the aroma of Jolly's delicious cooking. She was a beacon of hope and happiness within the family, her caring nature endearing her to all. The couple's 2 children added more joy and vibrancy to their lives. However, beneath this facade of normalcy and contentment, an ominous shadow was gathering. Little did anyone suspect the darkness that lurked beneath her ordinary exterior, a darkness that would soon shroud the Thomas family in a chilling horror. The first to fall was Anna Thomas, Jolly's mother-in-law, in the year 2002. The family, racked with grief, accepted her death as a natural occurrence. However, when her husband Roy also passed away in 2011, murmurs of suspicion began to ripple through the community. Jolly nonetheless sustained her facade of a grieving widow, garnering sympathy from all corners. The year 2019 brought the horrifying truth to light. Investigations peeled back the layers of deception to reveal Jolly as a serial killer. Her weapon of choice was cyanide, a lethal poison. She shrewdly exploited the lack of advanced forensic facilities in the region to hide her heinous crimes. The driving force behind her actions was avarice, a desire to inherit the family's wealth and properties. Despite the horrifying truth out in the open, the investigation into the mysterious deaths was a complex and challenging process. The deaths were initially believed to be natural, with no signs of foul play. This lack of suspicion was Jolly's shield, allowing her to carry out her sinister plans with an eerie calmness. However, as the investigators dug deeper, the first signs of foul play began to emerge. The symptoms of the victims, the frequency of the deaths, and the beneficiaries of the wills started painting a grim picture. Jolly's actions were not just driven by avarice, but a cold, calculating mind that knew how to exploit the system. The process of gathering evidence was painstaking. Each piece of the puzzle brought them closer to the horrifying truth, yet also highlighted the depth of Jolly's deception. The investigators had to tread carefully, ensuring not to alert Jolly while collecting enough evidence to build an airtight case against her. Despite the challenges, the investigators were determined to uncover the truth. They knew they were dealing with a cunning adversary, but they were prepared to go the distance to ensure justice was served. The stage was set, and the hunt for the truth had begun. Her killing spree didn't stop at her in-laws. Her father-in-law Tom Thomas and 2 other relatives, Matthew and Alphine, also fell victim to her lethal poison. Their deaths, initially believed to be natural, allowed Jolly to continue her killing spree undetected. The mask of deception slipped when a relative questioned a will purportedly written by Roy, setting off a thorough investigation. Forensic tests confirmed the presence of cyanide in the victims' bodies, leading to Jolly's arrest in October of 2019. This revelation sent shockwaves throughout the nation. The unassuming woman was unmasked as a ruthless killer. Further investigations revealed an extramarital affair, adding another layer of deceit to her story. As the legal proceedings gained momentum, Jolly's trial became a media sensation. The court heard chilling testimonies of her calculated approach to poisoning her victims, exploiting their trust and vulnerability. Her motive for financial gain and a desire for a comfortable lifestyle painted a grim picture of Jolly's character. In the year 2020, Jolly Joseph and her accomplice Mississippi Matthew were convicted for their roles in these horrifying murders. Jolly was sentenced to life imprisonment for the 6 murders, while Matthew received a shorter prison term. This case not only shocked the nation but also triggered a re-evaluation of legal and investigative procedures to prevent such horrifying crimes in the future. Jolly Joseph's story serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can hide behind an ordinary facade. Her actions shattered a family, leaving a community grappling with the shocking realization that a serial killer had been living amongst them for years. Following the dark facade of Jolly Joseph, the case left a lasting impact not only on the community but also on the entire nation. A shroud of shock and disbelief blanketed the community as they struggled to comprehend the horrifying truth. The once tranquil town was now a hotbed of fear, suspicion, and loss. The media frenzy was immediate and relentless. News outlets from all corners of the country descended upon the town, their cameras and questions adding to the growing sense of unease. The case was discussed in hushed whispers and bold headlines, turning Jolly Joseph into a household name synonymous with cold-blooded murder. In the aftermath, the nation's legal and investigative procedures underwent significant changes. New protocols were put in place to ensure thorough investigations and swift justice, with the hope of preventing such a travesty from happening again. The Jolly Joseph case serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and the pursuit of justice. It is a chilling testament to the darkness that can lurk behind the most ordinary of facades, forever changing the way we view the world around us.